Your brows are supposed to be twins. Your brows are not supposed to be twins, because my brows don't even look alike when I don't got my face beat down. So I don't know what the heck y'all talking about. I'm not gonna say the other words. But the two palettes I'm gonna be using today to create a look is the Wash Me Blush palette and my matte book. I just got this one on yesterday and I'm excited. I used it on my look yesterday and the look was a bomb. But baby, if you want a palette, I would say to invest in the light purple. And I'm gonna go into probably this pink right here. So I'm going to those colors. In the Wash Me Blush palette, I'm gonna go into Cider. So it's gonna be between these two colors that I actually go into to create this look. But I'm using them for a while. And when I say pigmented, look at that purple. Boop! Pigmented. I love it, I love it. So I'm gonna just pat it on and then we're gonna blend it out later. I just wanna build that color that I'm looking to get. Excuse me if I'm quiet. I'm just building this color. Just tapping off the excess. Y'all, get this purple. Get this purple. Come through, purple. So now the pink that I showed you guys earlier in Baby Girl is just as much pigmented, okay? Pigmented. So we're just gonna take that purple and put it over the top. And if you get some like where your purple is, you can go back in with that purple later. It's not a problem at all. So I'm just building up that pink over the top. Slightly up into that brow bone. Y'all see it? So I'm just trying to build this up so I can cut my crease without I'm just gonna go into that blue first, and I'm gonna tap it on to the middle. Only. And you wanna just keep dabbing it and picking it up. And to make sure I get up in my crease, I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush from the Caron crease. I'm just patting this on, packing it on, patting it on, packing and patting. And if you can see, I left a little space at the tip just because I want to go in with a different color. So nicely blended into each other. I like it now. And I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna do a black, I'm gonna do a wing. Actually, I'm gonna do a wing. Now, me and wing liners don't get along all the time, but we gonna get it done today. And I just wanna make sure everything is blended nicely, so. But everything looks like it's blended flawlessly. going to be using my Sharp Me liner by the Crown Case, and I don't have my brush, but I'm not even about to gas this up. Having this fine tip makes it easier 100% to draw it on. Like, I'm not even just gassing just to be gassing, but yeah. It's just so much easier to do this than to do anything else. Y'all tripping. Don't sleep on the Crown Case. And I'm just gonna go and fill it in now since I have it on here. So I'm just filling it in. Nicely filled. I'm gonna have to order me another Sharp Me. Y'all see, baby, I've never did a wing so nicely. I never applied a wing so nicely until I got the Sharp Me by the Crown Case. But I'm just making sure I have some on there. I don't want a lot on there. And I'm actually going to take this. The good thing about having one of these sticks, hair glue don't come with that. And I'm just taking this stick. And you can see my lashes moving because I'm so close to my lash line. So, and I just put it right there. And for real, the way I just did it, my lashes could be on for hours without irritation. Now I just want to drop my lashes on there. I got my mirror. I'm actually looking down, so the mirror is here and I'm looking down, so you can see your lash line a lot better when you're looking down into the mirror. Lashes or lash line, it's easier that way to apply lashes. And I'm just gonna take this, my lash tool, and make sure I'm pressing it in. Yes, I'm flinching because I almost hit myself in the eye, but the lashes is on, baby. Blending thing, I always just press it down with my hand after I already got it on there, because you want it to be stay on there. These lashes look real natural. You can see the tube has been used to the T. It's in my color Angola in the Juvia's Place foundation. I'm gonna use this for highlighting, and I'm gonna use this for contouring. Just pray I can get some of. I'm not adding no extra. I'm just moving it, and we don't want to go past your nose line. So my nose right there, I'm not even going down further. And you don't want to go past your eyeline. It's highlight. So I'm like that so I can do everything I need to do. This is on my face. I would dip it back in, go to my nose line because I like to contour my nose. I'm gonna do a little here and a little here. I don't like a lot, and I don't really like concealing my forehead, but I'm just doing a line. Small line. That's my concealer. On top of concealer, I put my foundation on. I put everything on at the same time. I learned this technique from spray my foundation at the bottom. I'm leaving room for where I will put my contour at. Excuse me. I'm just leaving room for where I will put my contour at, guys. So you want it right under the cheekbone, and I'm just gonna take some and put it on it. And all this is gonna blend in nicely. When I say, now trust the process. Trust the process. So I'm just gonna take this foundation brush and I'm gonna go ahead and blend my foundation out around it. And everything has to blend upwards into each other, so that's why I'm pushing it up at the end of the day on this side. It might not look like my color right now, but give me a minute. Give me a minute. Get this thing blended in. And one thing, I don't know why. I know why. I like Juvia's Place foundation because it's a perfect match to my skin when I blend it out. I know y'all like, girl, that don't look like a perfect match. But it is a perfect match when I blend it out. And only thing I could say I dislike about it, it oxidizes after some hours. So you do have to keep that on your radar, that it will oxidize. Oxidize means it's gonna turn orange. So you know, y'all been in the basic science. Y'all know what oxidize means. Some of y'all know what depression is today. So I ain't gonna just try and hold y'all on the highest ended. So I'm gonna let y'all be great. So I'm gonna take the same brush and do it under my eyelids too. So I'm just gonna clean it off in my brush cleaner because that's what it's for. It's for a little cleansing. And this brush allows me to get all up in there, close to the eye line. You know, it allows me to get up in there and just blend, push it into my skin. No, I have not blended out that line that I put on it earlier, but trust me, it's gonna come together. Okay, I'll do the same thing on this eye because I have to put on a freaking wing in there. To put it back on. So I like to go into with my sponge and press it my skin even more. Everything is about blendage. Everything needs to be pressed into your skin. Everything needs to be pressed into the skin. So I can actually use it back and just take it around and press everything into my skin. A little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pat this into my skin under my eyes. Everything else I'm gonna let it sit when I put it on. And I don't want all that excess. That's why I'm blowing, y'all. And this is just for me. I'm gonna pat this into my skin even more. Like I said, everything is about pushing it into the skin. If I wanted to put on another layer, I would dust that layer off. But this layer is definitely being pat into my skin. I'm not even adding any more onto the brush to do my under my nose, my chin. Anywhere you put that highlight, that's where this needs to go. Okay, you want that highlight to set. Now anytime I do my nose, I want my nose to stay on a little longer, so I do my nose highlight a little different because I want it to stay on a little longer. My contour highlight, same thing, we want it to stay on a little longer while I set my face with the contour. So I'm just gonna let this bake on my face. That's the only areas I want to bake is my nose. I love my nose bakes. Calm down, D. Calm down. I use the contouring palette. And I use the Watch Me Blush palette also. So Watch Me Blush. So these are basically blushes. So I'm going to use this as a blush and this as a contour, okay? So I'm going to apply that. I have another crown case brush, so I'm using angle side to get that contour on. We're going to work our way up. The thing with contour, you want to push it up into the skin. I'm going right here. Tap, tap, tap. That's all I'm doing. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to tap it off too so it won't have so much excess. And I did that on my mirror. So you want to press it into your skin. Press it into the skin. And then you want to blend up also at the same time. It's for the cheekbones. Don't worry about this down here because I'm going to dust that off as soon as I'm done. I'm going to do the same thing on my other side. I'm going to tap off the excess and I'm going to just, you're going to pat and, I guess you say pat and drag, but I'm pushing it into the skin right now. You can see it a little. And I'm going to blend it up also with the same hot cocoa. Hey, hot cocoa. And I want to contour into my brow bone. So you want to go into the, I don't want to pick up any of that, but you want to go into your brow bone. So I just go like right there and make sure it has a nice blendage. Want to make sure it's blended nicely, so take it into that brow bone and bring it down also on my face when it comes to setting powder being left on my face. And you want to blend everything so I'm just dusting it off, but I'm actually blending it upwards, not downwards. To be left on there. So I'm gonna go in with that purple, that pink, and the middle color. We want to go under that eye. Girl, we in business. We in business with this Facebook thing. Again. Must be because of quarantine, because me and my cousin just said, check this out a couple weeks ago. A couple of months ago. And it definitely was not there. But we in business now. I don't want to. Through eyes from the Contortion palette, this one right here, because it's my favorite. I like it. Y'all look at that highlight. I'm not even gonna deny it. This is one of my favorite highlights right now. I love Trophy. Trophy get the job done. Trophy get the job done. And like I said, y'all, I'm a blending type of girl, so I blend a lot. Like I just blended all. I apply stuff and I blend it at the same time. I go all that. And I like to put gloss on the top. I like a pop. I just like a pop. Just like that. I just like it to be. That's how I feel. When I apply that lip gloss, I feel like it's just like. That's the sound I get when I put gloss on. Few settings, right? And like I say, I like to push stuff into my skin, so I just put something else on, so I'm gonna push it into my skin also. Just pat that all over. And that's my look, y'all.